My hair is always getting in the way. Oh my God. Hello again. My name is Emma and welcome to another segment of Tea Time Tuesday. So glad you can join me today. Okay, so the last part we were in is that I was talking about that I'm going to be switching my books. I'm updating the books, and it will be one book this week and one book next week, and so forth like that. So right now, this week, we are talking about, I'm going to be sharing about this book, and it's called Napoli in Love. So far, it's so good, so I'll give you the gist of it in a few minutes, okay? But right now, let's have, I always notice every time I eat it, I always make a mess on this table, so we're going to just back you up a little bit here so you can see what I'm eating. And we are having, first of all, we're going to serve our tea, okay? Let's serve our tea. I think I have this thing on backwards. See, I'm still having the pomegranate tea. I have not yet ordered or placed an order for another tea yet, but I will. Okay, and just to let you know, I did wash it. And for some reason, I just can't get this. It's like a little, I don't know what this is. I tried, but I did wash it. And it came out so nice and white. So I'm just going to put that there. Let's have a sip of this before it cools down. And then I'm going to be so disappointed because I do like drinking my tea when it's really, really hot. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, so we're also having a little bite to eat, and I want to share something with you that I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I made this. So I ended up making these, I don't know. Oh, what happened was that I bought some bananas. And I usually buy the bananas for my grandson because he really likes bananas. So, but you know, you always buy, I don't know where you can go to just buy one banana, but I usually get the whole bunch. And he only ate like one or two, and I ate one. So then the other ones were starting to turn brown. And I was like, banana bread came into my head like that. So I was so happy. And I put them out. I go out, I better put these away before one of the boys throw them out. Because my boys, every time they saw something wrong, they just throw it away. I'm like, I gotta hide them before they think they're really bad. They're gonna throw them out. So I did wrap them up, and I did put them away. And I was like, no, I have to use these. So I did end up making these little banana muffins. I usually do the banana bread in a loaf, but I was mentioning that every time I do it in a loaf, it has like that tin, I don't know, flavor, and I don't like it. And it every time I say, you know what? The next time I do that, I'm just gonna have to put parchment paper in there because that taste just drives me nuts. But then I started thinking about it more, and I said, wait a minute. Why don't I just make mini ones? So I didn't think I was going to have a whole bunch of them. So I thought, it's only 4 bananas. How much, can I possibly make? Oh my God. I ended up making a whole bowl full of these little mini banana muffins. And they came out so adorable. Let me show you the other side. This one just peeled off. Look at how adorable. Look at how cute. They're just so cute. I don't know what it is, but I just love mini muffins. I don't mind the big muffins. They're also, big, and they're good. But the mini ones, you could just throw them in your mouth. So I already had a few yesterday, so I already know how they taste, and they taste really, really good. I did follow a recipe on, a tutorial, and later on I am going to write that recipe down because she used 5 eggs. It was 5 eggs. since when do you use 5 eggs for a banana bread? But I said, you know what? I just followed the recipe, didn't leave anything out. I might have left out a little bit of butter because it called for 1 cup of butter, but I only had like a half a cup and 3/4. I was missing another quarter to make the whole cup, but I said, you know, that's okay. We'll do what we can. Hopefully it won't come out that bad. They came out tasting fantastic. And so I'm going to be eating these later on, but what I really did want to make, and I should put my turntable here. I do remember talking to you about that I really want to get into making sandwiches. And I don't know what it is, but I like the idea of preparing, you know, different kinds of leaf lettuce and cold cuts and all these vegetables and just slicing and dicing, more slicing because you have to, you know, put them on bread. And then just watching how people cut the, you know, in triangles or in squares or, you know, whatever, yeah, little rectangles mostly. How they cut them up it just fascinates me. I will be buying some. I've been meaning to buy some cocktail picks, so I'm going to be looking for those. I haven't really seen them. I don't know where to buy them, but I'll look around. And we are also having some ranch dressing. Now, I had put this in a different little cup bowl before, and that just didn't work out. So I was like, you know, we're going to have to put it in something else because I had a hard time dipping. But the sandwich that I end up doing, and I miss really having this, and next time I'm going to have to get one. Because flavors, when you combine flavors, whether you're baking or making a stew or whatever, but when you're making sandwiches too, vegetables add a lot of flavors. And what I'm missing here, and I'll tell you in a bit. Okay, so which I could have done, but I didn't think about it until just now. I'm going to tell you what that is. So right now, this is an egg sandwich. Okay, might not look like an egg sandwich, but it's an egg sandwich. It has eggs, provolone, fried bologna, because I didn't have any ham or anything like that, or salami. I really wanted to make a sandwich, but everything, all the meats were gone. So I had bologna, so I was like, I'll take it. 2 of them, fried bologna. And then we have tomatoes, and then we have some arugula. And then for the leaf lettuce, we have some arugula. And we also have mayonnaise and mustard as dressing on each of the other side of the rye bread. And this one has the caraway seeds. I don't know what it is about that flavor, but I just enjoy the caraway seeds. I mean, I can eat rye, just the plain rye, but the caraway seeds gets me all the time. Okay, so right now, I have not eaten, so thank you so much for joining me for a bite to eat. And so we are just going to dip this in the ranch. Oh, guys. And I remember last time I toasted the bread. And I go, you know what? I don't think I'm going to toast the bread anymore. And I know, you're like, what's going on? You were just going to take a bite. What did you just do? Because I was talking about the missing ingredient that I didn't put in here and that I want to incorporate definitely. Red onions. Yeah, red onions. So let's take a bite. Oh. A lot more easier to eat. And what I like about this, if you cut them in wedges, it's a lot more easier to to work with. I mean, and they don't have to be in wedges, but it is a little bit more easier. good sandwich. And you don't have to use ranch. You can use blue cheese or whatever, or Caesar, you know, whatever, Catalina, whatever you think will spice up your sandwich. I must be really hungry. But what I like most about this is that when you dip it into the whatever seasoning or salad dressing, it just makes the whole sandwich even more edible, more moist. Mmm. Yeah, I haven't had lunch. I mean, I haven't had breakfast. And then my my son wanted me to pick him up something. He goes, "Oh, do you want something?" I go, "No." In my head, no, I'm good. In my head, I'm like, "No, I gotta make a sandwich." I go, "No, I'm good." I mean, you don't have to have the dressing. I mean, you don't want it to take away from the flavor of the sandwich, neither. You know what I mean? Mm. Mm-hmm. That hit the spot. Mm-hmm. I'm going to set this aside. Bring this back. Mm. And I am going to take a bite of one of these muffins because, oh my God. Mm. Yeah. Oh my God. I can have a sandwich with any kind of a mini muffin like this, you know, every time, anytime. Hmm? And they're so small. And they're not big. But yeah, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to make more of those. Mm. And now I'm just going nuts about the different flavors I wanted to make, and some with streusel, and some with cinnamon and sugar on it, and some with cheese. My head was just going woo. Anyway, I set this aside, and let's talk about this book over here. So, On Napoli in Love, I said it was like, I think it was going to be like a little love triangle, and so far it has. So we have Venus, which is the main character. We have Jake, who is apparently her husband. And then she has, I keep reading about two children. I keep reading about Maya and a son. So I'm not really sure. And the son, apparently, I think she had the son was from a different father, because she said that he had blonde curly hair. And then Maya was a little bit more like her. I think, I'm not sure if she's Spanish or not. I'm not really sure what her heritage is. She could be African American, but I had to read more to find her. They're really not into that yet, but I'll find out. So apparently she is married to who is now a famous actor. So she's kind of like part of the Hollywood scene, but doesn't want to be part of the Hollywood scene. And then the what do you call it? Oh, I forgot the other, his partner, the one that he, is in film with, somehow seems to be wanting, like, to steal Jake away from Venus, because every time they come together, it's like, she's always making these little like insinuations, or she acts certain ways, or she gets upset when Venus gets too close to Jake, and she's like, well, yeah, he's my husband, And so, and then everybody's always telling her, like, oh, you must be really, lucky to have such a famous husband, and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah, not really, But I think she's more down to earth and more of a homemaker, and she just wants to take care of her kids. But because of her husband is in that limelight kind of thing, it's like she has to play two roles. So right now she's like, okay, I had no choice. Like, they had like an after party thing at her house, and the actress that was the partner, and I forgot her name, but I'll write it down for next time. It's like she didn't want to leave, and she was getting tired. Plus, she had the kids she had to put, to bed and everything like that. And she was trying to make gestures like, I want these people to go home already. I want everybody to leave. And then some other guy, I forgot. You're going to have to be talking to me until I get the gist of all their names. But another guy came up to her and he goes, well, this is going to be, these are usually like an all-nighter kind of situation. She goes, hey, yeah, but finally everybody ended up leaving, and there was this one girl who name was, she was a stylist. And that's so funny because I just read a book about the stylist. And it's so funny because Ramona was one of the girls that was also in the book, in the stylist. Oh, in the stylist, there's a Ramona in here too now. So that I kind of found that kind of funny. So Ramona, even though she was all tipsy and drunk and just like the other one, she kind of like told Venus, don't worry, I got this. And she literally kicked everybody out of her house. So she goes, Venus, because I'm not really sure what her career is, but evidently she had to get up in the morning, she had to take a flight, and Ramona was like, well, was telling her husband, well, Venus has to get really up in the morning, and she has an early flight, so she was trying to tell everybody, everybody gotta go, and she's doing this while she's all drunk. But she did manage. I'm sorry, my nose is always running. So she does manage to get everybody out of the house. So I don't know. Let me see where I am on chapter in here. I'm on Kiss My Blessings. It doesn't really say chapters in here. It just, it just gives like, not even chapter. You know how you have chapter 1 through. It gives like what do you call it? Like, not even just what the story or the next chapter is going to be about. Doesn't have like, okay, like I said, it says lights out, but it doesn't say chapter 3 or 4, nothing like that. So, okay. Oh, his name was Vince, the guy that was talking to her. Okay. But I'll get more into that. But yeah, she was the one who what do you call it? Chased everybody out of the house. So anyway, that's what we are at with this one. And like I said, I'm going to read more about it, and I'll definitely alternate. And again, if I ever feel like for some reason I didn't get to this, or I didn't get to that, or I didn't have time to read this, or I didn't have time to read that, I always have Emily post to back us up. So we will always have her. But yeah, let me take another. Okay, guys, so I think that's it for our little Woody call. I hope you like the way my sandwich looks. Usually when it comes to sandwiches, I think you can really make a sandwich out of anything. You know what I mean? If you have greens, any kind of cold cuts, cheese, any kind of condiments, there you go. You can slap anything together. but I am really going to work on those muffins. I do like baking. So in my next, I always have so many projects, but I really like to incorporate not only sandwiches, but sweets as well. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll have a muffin next time. I'm not sure. I would like to have blueberry muffins. I don't want to make too many, then I have muffins all over the place, you know. You have to worry about storing them as well. Okay, guys, so Fish in the Sea, so glad you caught me, and we will see you. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you like this segment, and we will see you next time on Tea Time Tuesday. Bye for now.